you. Come here. You want to buy some drugs?
Let's go! Good morning, Kyoto, and goodbye. We're on our way in a train towards Nara. We bought a bento box and some food, and the train is actually crowded. We're going to Nara on a Sunday, and we're not really sure if that was the best idea ever. I think it's going to be super crowded, but anyway, it's going to be fun.
Nara became Japan's first permanent capital in 710, as up until then a Shinto taboo concerning death meant that the capital had to be moved after an emperor's death. The growing influence of Buddhism and the so-called Taika reforms of 646, which brought the entire country under imperial control, brought this practice to an end. However, only 75 years later, the capital was moved to Kyoto out of fear of Nara's increasingly powerful clergy.
We arrived at Nara and decided to rent some bikes again, because it's the best way to move around the Nara park. So we're equipped with our bicycles, which are slightly too small, but it's okay. And yeah, here we go.
Our first stop was Kofukuji, a temple founded in Kyoto and moved to Nara in 710. Originally, the complex had 175 buildings, but much was lost through fires and destruction. Highlights are a 5-story pagoda built in 1426, the Tokondo Eastern Golden Hall rebuilt in 1415, enshrining a number of Buddhist statues and national treasures, and a 3-story pagoda from 1143. The temple and all of the other most important sites of Nara are located in Nara Koen, a park which is home to 1,200 wild sika deer. In pre-Buddhist times, they were considered messengers of the gods. According to folklore, Takemikazuchi no Mikoto, a patron deity of martial arts and one of the 4 gods of the local Kasuga shrine, was invited from Kashima Shrine in present-day Ibaraki Prefecture, and appeared on the nearby Mount Mikasa riding a white deer. Until 1637, killing a sacred deer was punishable by death. But beware, these deers are no saints. In the fiscal year 2017 to 2018, 164 people were injured by the deers. Nandaimon Gate contains two recently restored 13th century wooden images by the famous sculptor Unkei. This gate leads to Todaiji, a temple with origins going back to 728 AD. The temple's Daibutsu-den, Great Buddha Hall, is the largest wooden building in the world, and it is still only 2/3 the size of what it once was. The current structure was rebuilt in 1709 after being destroyed twice throughout its history due to fires. The original dates back to the 8th century. The Daibutsu inside is equally impressive. An image of a Vairocana Buddha that reaches 16 meters in height and consists of 437 tons of bronze and 130 kilograms of gold. It was originally cast in 746 but recast in the Edo period. The hole in this column is the size of one of the great Buddha's nostrils. Squeezing through it ensures enlightenment, according to popular belief.
We forgot to lock our bikes, and they're still here.
I also got one in the back.
Uphill from Todaiji are two sub-temples, Nigatsudo and Hokkaido. The former is a national treasure, originally built in 750 and rebuilt in 1669. The veranda offers sweeping views across Nara and is the location where Omizutori is held during the Mantoro festival in early March. Monks of Todaiji parade huge flaming torches around the balcony and rain down embers on the spectators to purify them. Hokkaido is the oldest surviving building in the Todaiji complex, with a main hall dating back to 733. It contains a small collection of Nara period statues. In 740 it became the site of the first comprehensive lectures on the Avatamsaka Sutra to be held in Japan.
Your pleasure-seeking symphony seems so monotonous, so repetitive. Your hunger for lust and your lust for lust is just endless hunger. This music is so loud it makes you stop thinking, pretend you're feeling.
It's not even raining. I'm just wearing this because I think it's super fancy.
I'd rather fill my days with silence and a cup of Earl Grey tea.
And now we're in a train and we're on our way to Miwa, which is a few kilometers away. It takes about 30 minutes on the train, and this is where we're staying tonight.
sad, but I'm just sitting here, calm, quiet, and peacefully.
We think we found the right road to our ryokan, but it's a really, really small town.
These pills you swallow, will they enlighten you? Will they do? Or do they just use you? These drinks you take will lift you up till tomorrow. There's no tomorrow.
And yes, we found it.
Between the lines you try to remember who loves you. Who loves you? You're burned bright, but briefly tonight. I'd rather fill my days with silence and a cup of Earl Grey tea till I'm overdosed by the presence of simplicity. If I appear to be contemplating, it's because I see.
We just had dinner and we're in our room now, and this is absolutely lovely ryokan. The people were super nice. We're watching telly right now, but in a minute we're gonna jump into our yukatas and then hit the onsen and then go to bed. Room tour is going to follow tomorrow, next vlog. It's lovely. Good night.
Till I'm overdosed by the presence of. Till I'm overdosed by the presence of simplicity.